Hey, everybody, here's a special program we're doing today on the Indie Reads Aloud podcast. We are doing something really special this summer. We're going to be hosting a writer's retreat in cooperation, conjunction, and oh my gosh, so much fun with Creative Slingers of Ink and Mandy Jo. She's so awesome. I can't wait for you guys to meet her. You probably met her at some point during festival in February, but she's back today. Mandy Jo, how are you?
I'm doing excellent.
That's so cool. We're gonna have a fun summer.
Yes, we are.
This is gonna be a blast. So for everybody who is unfamiliar, I'm gonna share my screen one more time. You know, you do the festival, you do this every night, and then you forget how to do it. So, okay, so here we go. This is Mandy Jo is going to be teaching an awesome workshop for the Story Scribblers Writers Retreat in August. She's going to be teaching the Writer's Dashboard, tracking your writing practice. Mandy Jo, can you just give us an overview of what you're going to be delivering for this workshop?
Yes, this spreadsheet, I absolutely love this spreadsheet because it gives you a lot of data without a lot of input. So basically you're tracking, you've got all these different projects that you're doing. And this consolidates and keeps track of those projects. You're going to get a copy of this spreadsheet at the retreat. So we're going to be able to go through it and you'll be able to see exactly what I'm talking about. So for those that have 5 books going at the same time, and you're like, how close am I to, people always say, hey, when are you going to come out with whatever book?
Right.
And it's like, oh, I have no idea.
So this is an absolutely awesome spreadsheet that you can use in either Excel or Google Docs spreadsheets, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And
yes.
I've seen it. It's amazing. The data you track, words and pages and dates and deadlines, and holy moly.
Yes.
And then you're going to give a copy of this to all the retreat attendees, right?
Exactly. Which they will get a copy and they'll be able to start tracking the words that they write during the retreat.
That's spectacular.
So
they can start. What I love about this is that whoever attends the retreat is going to get intensive training on how to use this tool. And then you're going to be there throughout the entire retreat weekend. So if they have questions about how to implement it, you're going to be there for that.
Exactly. So any question that they have, I've got, there's up to 24 projects that the spreadsheet comes with available.
And you can always add to that, right?
You can. I would do that for them.
Yeah, because the formula stuff is so complex.
Right. Yeah. And so if they get to the point where they've got more than 24 for that calendar year, then
I know a couple of authors that write that much. So there's a possibility.
There is the possibility. And if those particular writers are going to come to the retreat and want a special copy with more formulas, they can let us know ahead of time.
Awesome.
And I can add that, I can pre-populate that in, and then everybody will have extra projects.
Yeah. Well, and then they can come to you during the retreat and say, hey, how do I make this work? Or how do I tweak this? Can we, can after the retreat, can you add this? And you can work with them on that.
Yep.
Okay. Very, very cool.
Yeah.
The other thing that I want to talk about is you're going to be offering greet the morning yoga classes for those people who are so ambitious that they actually want to be awake at 7:30 in the morning.
Yes, morning yoga classes. I got my certification in what they call gravity yoga, which is taught by a guy out of Barcelona, Spain. And he actually renamed the program because people were so confused over it.
I'm not confused. I think it would require gravity.
Right. And that's
Because
exactly it. It's long hold poses. So you get into a pose and you're there for between 2 and 5 minutes.
yeah, mastering gravity would be paramount to success in that class for me, and I don't have that kind of gravity mastery. Also, I don't have the kind of early morning mastery that yoga requires.
Well, the nice thing is that the gravity part is the easy part because a lot of the poses are sitting down.
Perfect. It still doesn't solve my inability to get up at 7:30 in the morning.
Well, that part I can't help, but the gravity part we can work with because I can make it so that there's more sitting poses than standing poses.
That's very cool. And if the weather is decent, we can do this outside, right?
Exactly. All they need to do is bring their yoga mat.
Well, if they don't have a yoga mat, can they just use the grass?
They can use the grass. They can bring a towel, beach towel.
Awesome. Because
Yep.
I gave away my yoga mat when I realized I wasn't going to be doing yoga anymore.
Yeah. I mean, you know, if just so that a beach towel would work well, just so that you know where you're at.
Right. Yeah. It's a placement thing.
Yeah.
More than an actual tool. So, about this worksheet that you're going to be presenting in the workshop, what was your favorite part about constructing this craziness? Because I got a preview of it, and you have like, I don't know, 6 different spreadsheets enrolled into this one workbook, and it does holy moly math, which we're not even going to talk about. But I'm curious because I know you're a tech geek as well as an author. So I'm curious about what your favorite part about organizing this data was.
Well, being that I am a techie and I've worked in spreadsheets for a long time, Microsoft certified, jump ship from Microsoft to Google Sheets. Only because Google Sheets is free for everybody. They don't have to pay for Microsoft.
Right.
But for me, it was being able to know exactly where I was at. Yeah. Putting all the data together and then seeing the formulas work for me as a techie was just awesome.
Yeah. When I was doing NaNoWriMo in November, Charlie's saying hi. There's something really, really cool and motivational about being able to track how many words you do every day, how many words you do in a week. And if that motivation is something that works for you, I think this spreadsheet's going to be great for people.
And I do have a sheet in there that has non-word count goals. So you want to, there's a goals sheet that is separate. So those that are like, this is just too far out of my comfort zone.
It was just way too much overwhelm.
Right. There is a sheet and we can move it to the front. And it says this goal, what date?
Oh, so you can do calendar goals like that.
Yep.
You can say in the next 6 weeks, I want to finish my children's book. And then the next 8 weeks, I want to finish my suspense novella. We can do that kind of tracking with this tool as well.
Yep.
That's perfect. So really, the spectrum is huge for anybody to use this. They can do a deep dive and get all the really microscopic metrics, or they can use it as an overview simply to keep pace with their own writing practice.
Yes. And they can also, there's also pages, individual tabs for each book project that they do.
Great.
So they can keep track of what the scenes are and all of that. And it's all housed in one.
It's all in one file so that they don't have to hunt in 6 different places to find 6 different things to track. It's all in one.
Exactly.
One easy little tied up with a bow package. Perfect.
And I get to show them how to use it. And
so you get to geek out with a bunch of authors. That's kind of like That's kind of like utopia for you.
Yeah, it is.
That's pretty wonderful. Pretty cool. So, anybody who's interested in checking out the Story Scribblers Writers Retreat, it is this August, the 24th through the 27th, 2003. To get Mandy Jo's website is right there. Creative Slingers of Ink. You wouldn't believe how long it took me to learn how to do that. And then at my website is over here at pagespromotions.com. The two of us are coming together to support indie authors in the best way that we know how, and that's by how much. See, this is something you need to track in the spreadsheet. How much fun can you have writing a book? This is something we should incorporate into the spreadsheet. How much fun? Maybe incorporate a mood tracker.
Oh, a mood tracker.
There's me just being wacky again. So anybody wants to come,
but it's possible.
That it's only possible because you're a geek and you can see how it can all work together. I just throw out noodles and hope they stick at the wall. So this all-inclusive, amazing retreat, it includes all the workshops, which are all being taught by expert authors, and we're going to have more episodes of the podcast to share those with you. It also includes your meals, super comfy lodging, it was so much fun. S'mores every night around the campfire, a book festival. Oh my gosh, the list goes on. All the details are on the website. We're going to be publishing everybody in an anthology. So even if you're not a published author yet, you can come and become one. One of us. One of us. Join the wacky community. We're having a great time. Anything else you'd like to say about this insanity, Mandy Jo? I mean, you and I have been working on this for a while.
This is going to be what I love about this retreat is that we have taken all of the cost and put it into one. So it's not piecemealed. It's you have all your lodging. So many retreats, you have to pay for your lodging separate.
Right.
And then hope you sign up in time to get in the room block.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because I've seen that on other retreats where it's like, oh, the room block closes. This one, the room block doesn't close. It's all included.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about
something different.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about driving to Saginaw to be in a hotel when the retreat is in Clarkston. You can, everything is right here, centrally located, and it's all
the food's all included. You don't have to leave to get your food.
Yeah,
which sometimes can be fun, but sometimes can be like
not
you have no idea where to go because you're not used to the area.
Exactly. Right. Yeah.
So you're spending time going, where do I go to eat?
Yeah.
You know, this one, you just follow everybody to lunch or dinner or breakfast, whatever. You know, it's all included. And the workshops, no matter who's doing them, are included. There's no additional cost for workshops.
And we get s'mores and snacks. What more can you ask for? I mean, seriously. What more can you ask?
What's more fun? Roasting marshmallows over an open fire.
Yeah, much better than chestnuts in February weather. Much better. Awesome. We are going to have a great time. You guys got to check it out. Go to one of these websites. There we go. Go to one of these websites right here. Go to Pages Promotions or Creative Slingers of Ink. Go to our Facebook pages. Both of us have Facebook pages. You can find us there.
Yep.
Zap me an email, Diana@pagespromotions.com. What's your email address, Mandy Jo?
mandyjo@mandyjo.us.
Could life be any simpler than this? I'm thinking not. We would love to have as many of you as we can squeeze in the door. We have space for 60. We would like to, that's how many beds we have. So we would like to fill every bed. Did I mention we're going to be all on one floor? Not only is it all included, but you don't have to like walk around campus and figure out where all the breakout rooms are and stuff. We're all on one floor. So seriously, even Charlie agrees. You don't have to work that hard at this festival.
This is an easy retreat to go to because once you get there, you're there everything's included. And then plus you have that opportunity to sell your books.
Well, not to mention spending time with other authors at various levels of acumen so you can learn
Yeah.
stuff from other people. You can be the new writer alongside other new writers. This is a community of
Yep.
people who are incredibly supportive. So we're super excited to see you in August. Go to the website, sign up, get in for that $700 early bird rate. It jumps to $812 later. And it only takes $175 to reserve your space if you do it before May 20th. So
Yep.
jump on there. We look forward to seeing you. Thank you, Mandy Jo. I am so excited we're going to do this. This is going to be
Me
blast
too.
and a half, but you're not seeing me at Greet the Morning Yoga, I'm sorry to say. I'm not even having my first cup of cocoa by 7:30 in the morning.
That's
Have an
okay.
awesome,
I'll be there.
Okay, as long as you're there then. Have an awesome night, everybody. We hope to see you. If you have questions, feel free to reach out. Have a great day.